So next you see this is the graphical user interface of AutoCAD software. We will look into all the parts of this GUI, what it is called, and how you access your AutoCAD software for the better and faster result. So the first option you see, this is a ribbon. That part is called ribbon. This graphical user interface is similar with all the Autodesk softwares. You will get moreover same. All the functions are same. Uh, you will get very less difference within all the Autodesk softwares. So be very good with this AutoCAD, and you will get the total idea about other softwares, and you can grasp other softwares very quickly. So the first is ribbon. This whole from here to here, this is called ribbon, where you get all your tabs and your tools organized in panels. Okay, and above that, the main menu is there. So that is your menu browser. Here you see this is menu browser, and this three is this steering wheels. This option is floating in this screen of GUI, that is called steering wheels. So steering wheels will help you to get all the tools to steer the screen, to tumble the views and navigate your views. So that will help. And four, this option is information center. Like if you need any info related to AutoCAD, and any tool info you need, or anything related to Autodesk softwares or your account, so you can access through info center. It will direct you to that particular website from where you can avail all the knowledges and infos. And next is your tool palette. So tool palettes, you can bring it with the shortcuts. That is your control 3 is the shortcut for tool palette. And then this is command prompt. This is the mostly used palette, command prompt, where you can type all the commands and you can activate any tool. If you remember the command, and you can activate it very quickly and easily. And the seventh is your viewport. So you can create up to 4 equal viewports. So I will show you that. And then this portion is called, the bottom right portion is called status bar, where you get all the information related to your crosshair position, current unit, current scale value, and all the other functions, right, currently used in your project. So that is your status bar. And this show motion is when you create any uh, you place any camera, and you walk around or you fly around your project, then this show motion will be activated. And then this option is also available, like view cube, to get any within 360-degree angle. You can get any angle view, and this give you freedom to get any in any directional view from this view cube. And quick access toolbar is also available. So on that quick access toolbar, the mostly used tools like save as, print, these are available in the quick access toolbar. And action recorder is there. So when some tasks are mostly repetitive in that project, and you need in that in other projects as well, so you can record those actions. And if you play on another project, so those tasks will be done by running the script through this action recorder. And that way you can save your time not doing the repetitive tasks. So let me switch into the software itself. The AutoCAD screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So यहाँ पे आप लोग देख सकते हो कि हम जब AutoCAD स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं तो ये स्टार्ट टैब ओपन हो रहा है, राइट? सो वी आर करेंटली इनटू दिस स्टार्ट टैब, and from this start tab we can open a drawing with default template. So what is called template? So template is a file. When you save it as a template, you got all the pre-settings like your text style, dimension styles, all the settings are set with that particular template, and when you open your drawing with that particular template, all the time you will get the settings as it is. So you don't have to create all the settings again and again for your project. Suppose you need a particular set of settings for your project, like you need any dimension style or title block, so that you can save it as a template file. So I will show you that how you can save it as a template file. So here you see this, if you click on this start drawing, so it will open a blank drawing page with a default template. So right now this acad.dwt is the default template right now is set. So with that default template, it will open up a drawing file, and there you got some default settings according to that template file. You can change that template file. Okay, gradually you will understand what template to choose. So generally we use acad.dwt for our normal purpose, and for 3D we choose acad 3d.dwt. You can if you have already created your dwg files, your drawing files, dwg is the file format for your drawing files, so you can open from here as well. And if you have created sheet set, so you can open those sheet set from here as well, and you can download some template files. This option will direct you to that proper website. And when you have installed this AutoCAD software, some sample drawing files already installed, already saved in a particular folder. So if you click on this explore sample drawings, it will direct you to that particular folder, and from there you can access those sample drawings for your better understanding. So I suggest you to explore the sample drawings. Here you will got this sample folder, your C drive, then program files, then Autodesk. Under this Autodesk AutoCAD 2021, because this is the right version for the software for me, and according to your version you will get that file AutoCAD 2020 or AutoCAD 2019 or 2017, and there you'll find this sample folder, and there you got all these files and you can access. Okay, and this is where all the recently accessed, recently opened files will be shown. Okay, and from here you can change the view style. What will be the view style? So you can make it as a list. Okay, so this is there, and notification related to this version of software, and any new updates. And if you have connected with your Autodesk account, so that account update will be visible here. And see, the right now this is called ribbon, and this ribbon is currently deactivated. Okay, currently deactivated. So when I will go into any drawing, then only this ribbon will be activated. All right. Now let's see this. Currently we are in this create tab. To create any drawing, we are into this create tab. You want to learn anything related to this software, So if you go to this learn, so there you will find so many resources that will guide you about this software. Okay, so that you can explore from this learn tab. Okay, so now let's switch to create tab, and here you can click on this start drawing. So it will open up a drawing. So it is already opened. Now you see this is the ribbon. This ribbon is right now activated. Okay, and this total, this black area with this grid, you see, this is your viewport. You can say viewport, and this is the model space. In this viewport, this is the space is called the model space, and this is your paper space, or you can say layout tab. This is, so in the model space, with the name you can identify that we create model, we create our drawings over there, and after creating our drawings and models, we make it ready for the printout, right? So for that we need to switch to paper space. So for that we have this layout tab. So we are right now in this paper space. So according to this paper area, we got the space. So that is infinite. Sorry, that is finite in the paper space. The paper space is finite, but in model that is infinite. There is no particular limited area over there, but you can create your own limited area through this rectangle. Okay, uh, so this is your viewport. This is the viewport. So you can change this viewport. So here you see these are your viewport control menus. So this is your viewport control menu. This is your view control, and this is your visual style control menu. Okay, so from this menu you can switch. So right now we are on this single viewport. This is a single viewport, so you can change that viewport configuration list. So you can change this viewport configuration. So right now we are having this single viewport, so you can change from this option anything you can choose. So let me choose this for anything. Okay, or you can make your own if there is anything you want to make, so you can create your own. Okay, so let me choose this 4 equal, so you can understand. So now you see this is currently 4 equal viewport is set. Okay, so here you see this is top view right now. Okay, and each and every viewport is having the same view, that is top view. Okay, so that is the default view in AutoCAD set. So you can change the view from this view control menu. So we have 6 orthographic view and 4 isometric view, and 2 projection, that is one parallel projection and another one is perspective projection. So generally we are into this parallel projection whenever we are in this orthographic or isometric. But if we need to visualize the 3D model according to the real space, so for that we need to switch perspective projection. Okay, so let me make it top view, and here I'm going to make it as a front. Okay, so here you see this is currently XY, and here you see also this is currently XY. Here I'm going to switch it to left view, and here you see this is currently XY, right? And here I'm going to make it with SW isometric. Okay, so yes. Okay, if I create anything like if I create any box, 3D box, if I create, so that will be visible. Okay, in all this. See, so when I'm switching to this viewport, you see there is a blue border. That means this viewport is right now active, and this viewport right now is active. So I'm zooming out and zooming in with this mouse middle button. For scrolling up means I'm zooming in, and scrolling down means I'm zooming out. All right. And with holding the mouse middle button, I can pan it with the left and right and up and down side. I can navigate the screen. Okay, that operation is called pan. I'm panning it right now. Okay, and if I change the visual style, so this is visual style, that is 2D wireframe right now. So you see only as a 2D parts, all these lines you see, but here you cannot get the volume or the surface areas, right? So for that you can choose to realistic view is there. Okay, so here you see if I'm moving anything, so that will be affected in all of this. Okay, so here xy is the working plane. Okay, xy is the working plane. if you if you want to make anything in the left view, so you have to change the orientation of your xy. So currently this xy and z um, is set according to WCS, the World Coordinate System. So it has the particular direction, what is the X positive and Y positive and Z positive, that is all set. So here you see this is the UCS icon. This is the UCS icon. So UCS icon, the red color is this color is only available in this three-dimensional views or in three dimension. So this visual styles are there. Okay, and in 3D you can visualize it. So this is, you can say, UCS icon. So this UCS icon is showing the positive direction of this three axis X, Y, and Z. So the color is also visible for all of this. Okay, so the X and Y orientation, if you change, so according to that, it will work. You can create your drawings. Okay, so this is all about viewport, and you can maximize this single viewport. Okay, so again you go to this minus, means this viewport control, and you can again restore the viewport, that is your four equal, right? And you can choose any particular viewport, and there you can go again to this viewport control menu, and you can maximize this single viewport. Okay, so that you can do, and you can again go to viewport configuration list, and you can make it as a single. So that is your single viewport is there. And here you see this is the view cube. This view cube, you can change the view. Okay, you can change it. You can see it from any angle you can, so that can be accessed by this. Okay, if you click on this home, so it will direct you to a particular 3D. So that is already set, the default is already set. You can also set, so here you see when you move your mouse pointer to this right side of this view cube, you got this little down arrow, that is called your context menu. And if you click on that, you can set this view as home. So if you change this view, whenever you change anything, if you click on this home, and you will get that view back again. So suppose let me choose this as a home view, and if I set this current as a home, and if I change after that anything, and if I click this, and it will bring that view back again. Okay, so here you see this ring is there. Uh, the four side of this ring is showing the direction, like which one is the east direction, which one is the south, and which one north and west. With this, if you place your mouse pointer over this ring and you click and hold the left click and drag your mouse, so with this also you can get view from any angle, so that you are orbiting around the screen. Okay, so that way also you can do, you can hold your shift button and mouse scroll button together. Holding this shift and mouse scroll button together, then move your mouse, so that will rotate around the geometric center of the objects present in the screen or in your drawing. Okay, so right now we have this single object, so that single object geometric based on this geometric center of this single object, you are orbiting around. Okay, uh, so here you see this is called navigation bar. This thing you can see, you can get in other softwares like Revit architecture or Revit software. You can get this navigation bar as well. So this navigation bar having this navigation wheel also. So here you see if you click this, so you will get that navigation wheel. So in this navigation wheel you will get that zoom, orbit, pan, rewind, walk, and up, down, center, this all this navigation related things all together in this steering wheel. So if you click zoom, you can zoom it. So I have clicked left click and hold that left click and move your mouse pointer up and down. So you zoom in and zoom out, and you can pan it also the same way, holding that pan and now release, and you can orbit around. So all together you can do this with this steering wheel option. So this rewind option, like it will rewind to the previous. Okay, so if you hold this, so you can see I have done this. So it will rewind all the task, all the navigation task. Okay, so which one you need, so you can do that. So again, this way you can get back your views. Okay, that rewind. Work option is there to like walk around your object. Okay, so this way, this way. Okay, so you can do that. And look, you can look around your object if you are currently into uh, any interior model and you want to look around your model, so you can look that, you can choose this look option. Okay, so these things, I think when we will explore the 3D, so better I will show you on that time, so you can understand better. And you got this ribbon. This is called the ribbon, RIBBON, ribbon. Here you got this all the tabs, and according to that tab, this tools are organized into this panels. Draw panel is there. This is draw panel. This is your modify panel, and this way all the panels are there and the names are available, annotation, layer, block. And this all the set, the tab, the tools and the panels, all the set are together called workspace. So what is workspace? Here you see this workspace is right now drafting and annotation. So according to the drafting and annotation purpose, this set is made. Okay, if I choose, if I change this workspace to 3D basics or 3D modeling, so according to that I will get this workspace, means the set of this tab and tools and the panels. Okay, so here you see after this home I got this visualize, and under this home tab I got this create panel, and under this create panel there are these are the tools according to 3D basics, right? And according to 3D modeling workspace I've got these tools handy. Okay, these tools and these tabs I'll get handy. So this is about workspace, and this is your ribbon, the area where all the set is available, that area is called ribbon. Okay, and the set is called workspace. Okay, so here you see uh, this is Autodesk AutoCAD 2021, and right now it's showing drawing 1.dwg. So this is the title bar. So it will show you the version and the file name. Okay, and here you see this this portion from this arrow, type a keyword, and this search button. This is info center. This is info center, and here this is user account menu. This is user account menu, so you can log into your Autodesk account. Okay, and all the options related to your license, you can get it from here. You can get help options. All right, and you can get information about this Autodesk AutoCAD. So if you go to this about, and you get the license information from here, and this part is called quick access toolbar. From this to this is quick access toolbar, and this is for your customizing quick access toolbar. This arrow is for customizing quick access toolbar, so you can customize. So you see these options are checked, so right now you can see these options are available on the quick access toolbar. If you need anything else, so you can add. In the previous version, we used to get menu, so you can get the menu with this show menu bar option. So you will get that show menu bar. Okay, so suppose what happens sometimes, this palette ribbon is not available sometimes. So if this menu bar is there, so from this menu bar, this tool, you can get back your ribbon. Okay, or else suppose even after that also, like this. Okay, just a minute. So if you mistakenly close this ribbon, you can get back with command as well. So that is ribbon is the command. Okay, this way you can get it. And here you see this start tab, drawing tab. These are your file tabs. So where you can get it, uh, if you go to this view tab, and here you see this file tab option is checked. So if you uncheck this file tab option, so the file tabs will not be visible. So in the later versions, you cannot get that file tabs option. In the later in the previous versions, this option file tab was not available. So we used to switch with this switch windows options. So if you have opened multiple drawings, so you can switch by this switch windows option. Okay, suppose you don't need this navigation bar as well, so you can uncheck this navigation bar option. You don't need this view queue, you can uncheck this. If you don't need to see this UCS icon, you can uncheck this. So UCS icon is needed to uh, get the idea of your coordinate system right now. Okay, and let's get back to our drafting and annotation. So you will choose drafting and annotation for 2D drawing. Okay, or you want to create 3D models, so for that you can go with 3D basics. So for creating very simple model, very basics 3D work you have, so for that you will choose 3D basics. So here you see we have very less amount of tools available on this ribbon. So if you want to create complex 3D models, so for that you will choose this 3D model. So according to that, you will get this set of tools and tabs. Okay, so for 2D purpose, we will choose drafting and annotation workspace. So here we have this status bar. This is called the status bar.
Hello,
So
sir.
in this, yes, hello.
The drafting and annotation tab is not available for me. So where do I get it?
Uh, so go to this customize quick access toolbar, and there you check this workspace option.
Oh, customize. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Yes. So you can change it from here as well. On the status bar, you can change it. So this is your workspace switching option is there. Workspace switching. This setting icon is there. That is your workspace switching icon. So from there as well, you can change the workspace. Okay. So I can show you how you can create your own layout. So for that, let me do this, that if I close this ribbon, if I close this ribbon, okay, ribbon close. Okay, so suppose like 2007 version layout I need. So for that I can bring the toolbars. So I have the command dash toolbar. Okay, you see dash toolbar, and you name the toolbar draw, like draw. I will name it draw toolbar, and where you want to dock that toolbar. So if you want to just only float it around, so you will select this show option. If you want to dock it left side, so you will select left. If you want to dock it top, so that way you will select, or you can just simply select float as well. So I will dock it to the left side, so I will choose left. And what will be the position? So that will be left horizontally or vertically. So for that, here this will be binary input, so there will be no horizontally, it will be totally vertically. So for that, see, you can see horizontal comma vertical. So first the value will be horizontal. So for horizontal, the value will be 0, because I will not make it horizontal. So 0 comma 1 vertical 1. Okay, 1 means active, you are making the vertical active only, and 0 means hide, so means you are making the horizontal deactive. Okay, and 0 comma 1 enter. So here you see the draw toolbar is now docked to the left side. So same like that, you can make dash toolbar the command, and you specify modify, enter, and to the right side, and the same I want to place it 0 comma 1 comma 1 enter, and to this right side I got this. So this way you bring all the toolbars available here. So like dash toolbar here. Okay, so there is nothing layer. Okay, and you can make it all. If you click all, so all the toolbars will be available there, and from there as well you can choose. Okay, so that you can do. All right, and this way you can save all this. So let me close all of this. I don't need that. So whichever I need, I will make only those visible here. And this way you can dock it over there. Okay, whichever is necessary, which is not necessary, you cross those, close those. Okay, so this is done. And now what to do? You go with this save current as, save current as, name it like let me give the name AutoCAD, AutoCAD Classic, and you save it that. Now if you choose to drafting an annotation, you'll get back that drafting an annotation, and if you choose AutoCAD Classic, you will get that layout. Okay, so this way you can create your own workspace. All right, so okay, and you again go to this workspace switching and you can save that again, save current as. And if you are just rewriting it, just choose the same name and save it, it will replace it. Okay, so this way you can create your own workspace. All right, so now we have this command line window. This is called command line window, or you can say command line or command prompt or command panel. So the most proper name is command line window. Okay, and here you see this is, if you switch to top view and 2D wireframe, you get the crosshair. So this is the mouse pointer over the viewport is called crosshair. And when you place your mouse pointer to these options, you'll get back your normal mouse pointer. Okay. So what is the use of your mouse? So left click for normally select. Okay, normally select or activate any tool, or selecting any drawing or any object. Okay, and your mouse middle button for zoom in and zoom out and pan. So if you scroll up and scroll down for zoom purpose, and if you hold your mouse button and drag towards left or right or up and down, so you pan. And right click for extra menus. So whenever you right click to any icon or on the ribbon or anything, so you will get some extra options. Okay, so this is all about the GUI. Okay, so now let me show you about this right click options. So you get this. So at the top, you will always get that the last command you have used, that will be available. So you don't have to type that last command. You right click and at the top you will get that command, and you just simply click on it and that will be activated. See, if I like L enter, line will be activated. Okay, and after doing so, you want to activate that line again, that last command activate. So right click on it and you will get that repeat line option. The second thing is all the command you have used, all the recent input, you will get that list. Okay, and from there you can choose. So if there is any long command is there, so just simply right click and from this recent input you get that list and you choose that command and you will activate it. Okay, so clipboard command is there. Clipboard, like you can copy this. Okay, you can copy this object and you can paste it to another drawing. All right, so let me show you. So for that I need that file tabs, that will be better. And here you get this plus button. with this plus button, you can create new drawing. You can create a new drawing with this quick on this quick access toolbar. This new option is available. So you can also create new drawing file with this icon, or there is the shortcut Control N. Control N is the shortcut to create a new drawing. So for that, if you choose Control N, so you will get this option. You can select the template. Okay, so generally, if you go with this plus icon, so you will go with the default template file. So if you need to change the template file, so for that go with the Control N or this icon. Okay. All right, so I'll go with this plus button with the default. So here, if I need to paste it, paste it, I will select this object and Control C. So here you see on this above this command line, it's showing this copy clip one found. Okay, so that is copy clip, and here you will paste it. So for that, suppose you want to paste on the same position where it was initially, and in this new drawing you want to paste on the same position. So for that, right click, clipboard option is there. So you will get that paste to original coordinates. Paste to original coordinates. So you can paste on that same position where it was, or you can just simply paste it as well. So for that, you can go with this Control V option, and there you can go with any particular point and you can paste it. Okay, so that is about your clipboard. And next option is isolate. Isolate, with this isolate option, you can hide any objects. So if you don't need to see it for some time, for a few moment, you want to uh, hide all the objects. So for that, you can choose this and go to right click and isolate, and you can hide these objects. Okay, without this object you want to see all the other objects. So for that, you go with this isolate and choose the hide object. And how to bring it back, go again to this isolate and end object isolation. Okay, so you will get that option also available on this status bar. So this option is this isolate object, this icon, you see. Suppose there is other objects also available, like circle is also available here. Okay, so there something other, all the other multiple objects are also available. So you want to quickly hide all the other objects except this object. So for that, right click, select this object, right click and isolate. So isolate object. So isolate object, what it will do, that it will hide all the other objects except this selected object. Understood? So go with this isolate object. See, this object was selected, and without this, all the other objects, all the remaining objects are hidden right now. And you can bring it back with this isolate and end object isolation. Okay, and here you see you can undo from here as well, and after undoing it, you will get that redo option. You can pan it from here as well. You can zoom, you can get that steering wheel activated. Okay, on this right wheel, and here you see this action recorder is also available. So action recorder, you can play if there is anything repetitive, if the task you want to perform it again. So for that, you can activate the action recorder. You record this, and after starting the recording, if you work, so for that, let me do some task with this circle. So for that, I'll choose C, enter. I will draw a circle over there, and let me go with another circle. I will choose 2P, enter. So from here, I'll choose 2p, and what I'll do, I will array this. Okay, I will polar array, specify the center, and here we have created, and close this. And now right click on it, go to action recorder, you stop this. So this is right now created. So I will give it a name, so that okay, circle array. And okay, with this is the path where it will be saved, and you click on OK. So you see the naming should be proper. Okay, now you go to this drawing one, and there you can go to this action recorder again, and you go to play and you choose that, and that will be done. Okay, so this way you can play your action recorder. All right, now next option is your sub object selection filter. So this work on 3D. So when we will switch into 3D modeling, we will look into this part. Okay, now we can select any object very easily. So suppose I need to select all the circles. So apply to entire drawing. In the entire drawing, all the circles I need to be selected. So object type is circle, and properties is color. So according to the properties, you can select all the objects. So currently the color what are bilayer, and those circles will be selected, and click on OK. See, all the circles are selected within a click. Okay, it will find out all the circles within this project. You don't have to find out, and one by one you will select. So this way you can, suppose you have selected this circle, and you can change the color of this. You can change the color of this, and you match with this properties with some other objects. Okay, and enter. Suppose I need to select all the circles colored in blue. So how we can select that? Go to quick select and apply to entire drawing. I need to apply in entire drawing. Suppose I need to apply on this particular area. So for that I will go with this option, select objects. Okay, so what will be the object type? Object type is circle, and property is color. So here colors in the operator, you can go with this not equal, means not equal. What is the value? Bilayer. So which is not equal to bilayer color. So those objects will be selected. So you can define that also, or you can go with equals, and here you can define the color. So which is equal to blue color, those circles will be selected. So that way you can specify for your selection, and you can click on OK. So here you see only these circles are selected. OK, now you see right now these objects are selected, and I'm getting some more options like erase, move, copy selection, scale, rotate. So these transformations and the deleting of option will be available when you select. So there is one another option is also available. Suppose if I select this and right click on it, and if I choose select similar, so it will select the similar objects. But here you see the other objects are also selected, means it will select the similar circles, means whatever the circles are, so it will identify the circles. It will not differentiate with the colors. Okay, so for differentiating and selecting with properties, so for that you have to go with quick select option. All right, and after selecting it, right click, you can move it, you can copy that selection, you can scale it, you can rotate it, and you can we will look into that option later. Draw order, this option will look into that later. And you can make it a group as well. If you are selecting this multiple objects and you want to make it as a single group, so you can go with this group option, group, and this object will be selected as a group. Suppose you need to change or you need to edit after creating that group. So for that we have this group panel is available. So after creating that group, you can go with this group edit and you can change the name. So there is the rename option is there. Suppose you want to add this object into this group. So this add object is there. You select this and you press enter. So you select these are the total object, right? This is the group. OK, so that way you can create. Suppose you need to again go with this group edit and you need to remove this object. So you select this and that will be removed from this group. So this is now the group. OK. And also there is ungroup option is there. Suppose you need to remove the group option. So for that, this ungroup option is there. You can go with this icon to create a new group. OK. And the group selection, you can make it off also. So this group selection is right now on. If you make it off, so it will be selected as a single object. OK. As a individual object. It will not be selected as a group. So for that, this group selection should be on. OK. And now let's go with this quick calculator. Quick calculator, you can get some calculation with this quick calculator. The shortcut is Control 8 is the shortcut. And right click, go with this option right now. So we have some options. So let's go with this file tab. So here you can get all the files path from here. You can change the file paths as well. So all the display related option available on this display tab. What is the display resolution for your arc and circle smoothness? Uh, uh, have you ever accessed AutoCAD before and you faced like you have created arc and you are getting distorted form of your arc or circle? So for that, this display resolution, if it is very less, so you will get that option. Like let me show you. Click on OK. Okay, so let me create with that. Okay, so that works sometimes. So that is for that display option. Okay, so that is for your curve smoothness. Okay, so segments in a polyline curve. Okay, what is the default segment? So these things are controlled from here. Okay, you can change the crosshair size. All right. Xref external reference display can be controlled by these options. So we'll later know about what is called external reference. So if you need to change the background color, so from here go to color option, and you are currently in this 2D model space. So in this 2D model space, you can change the uniform background to like yellow if you need, or if you need to change with white, you can apply and close and the background will be changed to white. Okay, you can change the crosshair color from black to like magenta. You can change. Okay, you can apply it. And if you click on OK, and here you see these options are there. So this way you can change your background color. All the options are available. Okay, so get back to the default. So uniform background, crosshair, change it to black. Okay, sorry, white. All right, so here in the preview you can see these are the preview, and all this option, grid, major lines, minor lines, AutoCAD vector, all these options are there, light, display, hotspot, all these options are there. So if you need to change any display color, so you can change it. Okay, so if you need to change, like, command line is there also. Okay, so here I'm not changing anything else. Okay, so here also you can change the display of file tabs. If you click on apply, these file tabs won't be available. So from here as well, you can apply it. And layout elements, so this model tab and layout display tabs. So if that is not able, that means this option is unchecked. So you can check that to get it back. So display printable area. Printable area is the dotted area or the margin. Within the margin, that area is called printable area. If you need uh, to visualize that area, so check this display. And display paper background, so these things are needed, so check with this. And open and save, where you want to save it, so that uh, like with which version file you want to save it. So suppose you want to save with 2007 versions, means all the down version, within the down version you can open. Okay, so for that you can save it. So if you save it from here all the time, you will automatically save it, if you, until and unless you change that format. Okay, so that you can do it. All right, so you can choose this automatic save, 10 minutes between save. So it will not automatically save, like if it will work only if you save it at the beginning. You have save it, you have given a name to that file. All right, if you have given a path, particular path you have given, and only after that this file safety precautions will work. All right, so that thing you have to remember, that this is checked. Okay, and plot and publish, all about this, where to publish these things are there, and what is the default you want to publish with. Okay, so that you can select. And what is the plot offset relative to printable area or age of the paper, up to the age of the paper you want to print it. So for that you choose this age of paper. So generally printable area is selected, so within the printable area all the objects will be printed only. Out of the printable area, the objects will not be printed. So for that this settings matter. Okay, and go with this system. So system is for your better graphical output, graphic performance. If you are facing any graphic issue, so go with this system and graphic informations. And there you choose this advanced mode for better result, and check all these options and click it OK. Okay, and hardware acceleration should be on. Okay, and it will show you the video card, the graphics card, it will show you. And all about your user preference, what is the your drawing unit, what will be the default drawing unit, and what is the source content unit, means the insert unit is there. So when I will discuss about the unit, I'll explore these things. And your drafting related option are there, so some snap markers are there. Okay, your aperture size are there, so these things can be controlled from here. And 3D modeling related things, your 3D crosshairs. Okay, all the things your view cube related things, your work and fly settings, animation settings. Okay, so these things will be controlled from here. And selection, to select anything, what will be the selection box size, grip size after the selection. Okay, so these things. And what is the selection method. Okay, so what will be the default selection method. So this is both automatic detection according to your drawing. So these things you can set it. Okay, and you can create your own profile, so according to that you can. So this is not necessary. Click on OK. So this is all about the option. And this these things uh, you set properly. And before starting your project, you go with the unit. This is the command. Un is the command, units. Un enter. And here you see this is all about your drawing units. So this is about the length type. So what will be the display format? Okay, so you choose decimal when you need to display your drawing in for decimal format. For meter, millimeter, centimeter, for these units you will choose decimal. For displaying all the inches, feet and inches. In fraction, if you want to display it, so for that you will choose architecture. If you want to display all the feet and inches format in decimal, so like with point, so you will choose this engineering option. Okay, and fractional is like it will work with decimal, but there will be no particular unit for that. Okay, and scientific, you know, the exponential value you will get the result, the display. And now the precision. Okay, the up to, after this point, up to 8 digit you will get the precise value. So we generally choose up to 2 digit, that will be fine. And what is insertion scale? Suppose you you will insert this drawing into another drawing. So suppose this is A, this is drawing A, and into drawing B you will insert this drawing A. So when you will insert this drawing A into this into the drawing B, what will be the unit when you will insert that? So that is defined by this option, insertion scale. Okay, so for that you will choose whatever is requirement. So let's choose millimeter. I work with millimeter, so I'm choosing millimeter. Okay, and this is for your angle. Okay, so this is all done. We work with decimal degrees, and generally we don't need precision above this. Okay, you can choose this precision. This also will work fine. And what is the by default? By default means the positive direction for the rotation. So anti-clockwise is the positive direction. Okay, and what is the initial position? Means what is the 0 degree? So that is by default east is the default initial position, means the x positive direction is the east. You can change the direction from this option, this direction. Suppose you want to start from north, so you can select the base angle north. So from that all the angles will be calculated. So north will be then 0. Okay, so I don't need to change it. So east is 0 and click on OK. And lighting in 3D we place lights. So if you are working with American projects, so you can choose American, and if you're creating your Indian projects, so go with international and click it OK. And that is there you have specified insertion scale. That is, when you will insert this drawing into another drawing, what will be the unit, so that you have specified. But for this drawing you have to specify your unit. So for that we have dash dwg unit. Dash dwg unit is the command. Okay, so here you see dash, after this dash dwg unit, it's showing you that what is the shortcut for inches, feet, millimeters, 4 centimeter, 5 for decimeter, and 6 for meters. So if you specify 3, so then your drawing unit will be millimeter. Okay, but if you don't specify, and if you start working, so in the default condition, when you start with unit, in the default condition it will match with the insertion scale. Okay, in the default condition it will match with the insertion scale. So suppose, let me show you the units. Let me show you that currently it is in inches. Okay, and click on OK. And what is the TWG unit? Let me show you that. So here you see this is correct. The last is 3 is done with. Okay, so that is 3. So suppose if I do it, okay, let me create one, 250. Okay, and if I press tab again, so I can specify that 250 and enter. So that is 250 by 250. You go with the distance. Di is the command to check the distance, not to place the distance. Di is the command to check the distance. So 250 is there. So what is the unit for that? DWG unit is the command, and there you can check 3 millimeters. So 250 is 250 millimeter, right? Suppose I need to change it in inches. Okay, so for that, even after creating also, if you change this DWG unit, if you change this DWG units and press enter, and there if you change it to 1, means the inches, 1, enter inches. And what will be the display format? So display format will be like engineering 1, or sorry, 3. It will be engineering, enter. And what will be the display precision? So precision is 2, fine. So I'll just press enter. If I'm okay with the last input, so I'll just press enter. And scale objects from other drawing upon insert, means when I'll insert any other drawing into this drawing, so the I want to scale that or not, so that's asking. So yes, I want to scale that, even if it is 1:1, so I need that option. So I'll choose yes. It's asking me that match insertion unit to drawing unit. See, it's asking me. So I can match it, as because there is, I have set inches and the drawing units is also inches. So I can choose yes. If you don't choose yes, so that is also fine. So there won't be any match. And next is asking that scale objects in current drawing to reflect change in units. Yes, yes, because I'm changing the unit and it will change. It will reflect to this drawing what I have done. It should be reflected. So for that, yes. And include object in paper space. In paper space means layout tab, already mentioned that. So yes, it will be included. See, right now it is scaled, and if you press di enter and you go and check, see 9.84 inches. Okay,
This is an easy method for scaling, no?
yes, this is the right procedure. You can do with like most of the persons do it, like after creating this they generally do with this scaling option, but the scaling they only change with that particular object or that particular drawing, but the uh, your unit remains the same. So that is not proper. When you check, it will show you that unit. You get only the value. You get the value same according to that unit, but that is not proper.
Yeah, got it.
Okay then, this is for today. So how we set when you start working, how we set all the things, and we set our unit first, and then we start working. And definitely before starting the working, before starting our drawing, we should we should save our file first. So that will be the practice every time, each and every time. If you're even with any software, not only AutoCAD, Revit, 3ds Max, and any other software, you should first save the file to the folder, to the right folder with the right file type. You save it and then start working, because if you face any power failure or fatal error, you will miss, you will lose your file. So that shouldn't be happen. Okay, that is for today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.